All right, y'all, the grill is looking good, and I am over here to check on Tim's progress. He's got these 2-footers poured with concrete now. He's ready to just clean them up and set the brackets. And I'll help with that. So.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly.
I.A.G Farms is all about God. So we're actually to the point now where we can pour the forms. So Tim's got the it's solar. How you say that word? Cylinder tubes. Sono tubes. So he's got those tubes, and he's mixed up some concrete, and now he's putting the concrete in. So he just let the concrete that he poured in the hole with the rebar in it cure overnight. So it's the next day, and we're going ahead with the process now. So I'm gonna turn you around and let you see what we have going on now. So right now we have Tim mixing up some more concrete, putting it in the form. But the goal here is just to see how much concrete is going to take to fill up the form. Because
I have to tell them how much the bag says.
Oh yeah, because it told us that it would take a bag and a half. What was that right?
Yep.
A bag and a half to fill up the entire tube. Now we've cut this tube, and we're on bag number 4 now. So clearly that wasn't right, but we're gonna figure out how much it will take, and then we'll have to get some more concrete. Don't trust the instructions, you know. You gotta still kind of play it by ear and be willing to adjust.
There's a difference between book smarts and actually in the field experience.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're getting in the field experience. I know I'm super sweaty right now, but y'all see I'm working. I'm laying concrete. But in the field experience teaches you and gives you wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
See, book smarts, they type it in the computer, the square footage, the volume, the circumference, you know, pi and all that type of stuff. But this is real like stuff here.
Yeah.
And their computer said it takes 1.5 bags, 1.5 bags. But real life experience says it takes 4 bags.
Right.
You know, so I don't know what you're gonna go by, but
yeah, we're gonna have to go by real life experience, or else our sonotubes will be half full.
like, you got a half full because we're in the generation of analytics,
Yeah.
and you'll have a half full tube of concrete sonotube, and somebody will be like, "Well, the book said." You know, that's something my wife would do, actually.
Yeah.
She'd be sitting there looking at a half full tube of sonotube,
And I'd be arguing with
tube,
Yeah.
and it'd be half full of concrete, and she'd be arguing me up and down. Well, the book says, you know, 1.5.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's half empty though. You know?
For real. And I'm having to humble myself, y'all, in this season, and realize that it's a lot of wisdom and like everyday knowledge that I just didn't get, you know, with the books and learning. So. You know, you learn where you can, when you can. It's gonna be one of our marriage counsel 101 videos. It's not always just about pouring concrete. That's what you learn in the process.
Push
overflow to push the water.
Okay, push that water out.
That's smart. And let the rock settle down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. Now he's gonna scrape the top clean. So talk to me about this method you're using.
So,
like, why are you going back and forth and side to side?
So you see how, like, you see the roughness of the concrete now?
Yes.
Now as I do this, it's gonna make it smooth.
Oh. How did you learn that?
Jesus.
Wow.
So this is what you do when we do our house foundation.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to do this over and over, over and over. And you smooth your concrete. And then it becomes smooth. You don't see any rocks.
Right.
So smooth.
So it's that back and forth motion.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't know what the science is behind it, but I just know we had a corner here that was kind of like a little lower, so I'm trying to kind of stay out that corner and let it kind of level itself out.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and center this here, because after measuring it off camera, we measured it, and the main thing is not to follow these right angles, you know, the book like we talked about earlier, but the main thing is to follow 20 feet, because we're gonna put a 20 feet beam from that corner down there to this corner. So we need to make sure that this bracket is gonna be 20 feet away from that bracket, you know, that meaning that the pole is gonna be 20 feet from that pole, that a 20-foot 2x6 is gonna reach those two poles and be able to connect. So that's the main thing. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and center this. And what might have happened is, because these here are not actually like the correct type batter boards that we're supposed to use, I just used something that was laying around. You know, we're building a barn, you know. But so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and center this here. And then I'm gonna move that one down as well and center that one. And when we do this one down here, we're gonna measure from this one to that one to make sure that we're not passing 20 feet. So to make sure that our post, our pole, our 20-foot board will reach. So we're gonna go ahead and get this down off in here. So just kind of wiggle it down in there. Kind of wiggle it so all the air bubbles and things will get out. Hopefully our concrete is solid enough to where it won't go anywhere. Just very lightly get on top of it. See it?
Oh yeah, right there, it's level.
And it's moving because I'm not actually on it.
On it, yeah, you just kind of.
It's just a little low.
Cover. If you put it on there, it might level out.
Closer than I've ever gotten anything.
I know, right?
It's like it's touching the line a little bit, but that's pretty good.
Yep.
So let's get that off of there. Yep. So we'll let that dry and cure, and then probably after about 2 or 3 days, we better come in with our post and get it locked in there. And what we're gonna have to do is, because as Megan said before, we have the wrong number of bags of concrete. We use 4 bags of concrete for this hole, so it's probably gonna take about 5 for that one, 6 for that one. So we can go around now and make a better number of bags of concrete that we need, and then we can go to the store and get more bags of concrete. So we're gonna head to the store and do a couple other things, and then we'll get our concrete and get back to this project. So we'll see y'all in a couple hours. Alright, y'all, so we got them 4 corners set, and I don't know if you can see or not, but we're getting rained out. So I guess we're not pulling all night after all. The Lord telling us to go inside, take a break, pick it back up tomorrow. But we didn't get a chance to get these. All you see now is a feed bag. But we put that feed bag over that sonotube, and then we put a bucket. Yeah, feed bucket over this one, so they won't get wet, so they won't get full of water. But we got these 4 corners done. I know you can't see it because it's so dark. But yeah, we got the 4 corners done, and we got the brackets in, and we're gonna go and shut it down for tonight. So we'll see y'all in the morning.
It's the next day, and we are basically just down here doing farm chores. We have a little cold snap, so we got to put on our jackets and bundle up a little bit, and we come down to take care of the animals. But we're going to head back up to the top of the hill and finish pouring those concrete forms. We just have 2 more to go. So we're super excited about that. Yeah, we got rained out last night, but we were just like pushing it. So we got all 4 corners done, and we know where the placement of the brackets are going to be in these 2 poles that we haven't already completed. So we're very, very close, and it shouldn't take long. I'm hoping. Listen, I say it shouldn't take long, but then this might take us the longest. You never know. So, but yeah, we're in position for it to just be quick and simple for us to complete, just because of all the work that Tim did last night. So we're excited about that. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the animals, and then we'll go up to the top of the hill and complete our piers for our barn. We'll see you when we get up there. Boaz was like something you would see in an African safari. You know, he just looks wild. You trying to take my camera? So we finished up the chores with the animals, and we're back on this barn build now, y'all. So Tim's getting some concrete mixed up, and I'm gonna go. Oh, Gideon. I'm gonna go over here and show y'all what we got going on the grill. We fired the smoker up. It's the perfect day because it's a little bit chilly, so we want to get by the grill and warm up, and then have something nice and smoked to eat at the end of the day. So we got the grill going over there, and just kind of cleaning those by getting them nice and hot. And we got another ham, y'all, so we're gonna do a little rub with a little bit of salt, pepper, and brown sugar, and get that smoked up. And I also have some zucchini. Last time I put them on the grill, that was really good, but I might just fry them up on the stove with some onion, but we'll see. But for now, I know we're gonna put that bad boy on the grill, and it's gonna be so good. So let's go back over here and check on Tim and see what he has going on. See if I can help him pour some forms and get some concrete in these forms. But you know, I don't know if I could be as good a help as Tim, Titus, and Noah, your crew.
Yeah. Walk them around and show them the brackets and the forms.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, I forgot.
Pull those covers off.
Okay, yeah, we showed y'all last night, but I don't know how well y'all saw in the dark. But here, we got this bracket, and it is solid. It looks so good. We have it set right there in the form. These middle forms we didn't finish. We're finishing up those now, but we just use the feedback. Resourceful. Yeah, there's no food in there getting. We use that to cover the form so we wouldn't get water in them, because it just rained last night, and we were trying to beat the rain. We almost beat the rain, but we beat the rain enough.
Yeah, for real.
So let me go uncover this other form and show y'all. So here we go. We got all the corner forms set with the brackets in them.
About why the brackets are on the edge.
Sure. Let me get this uncovered. So that was a success. No water in either hole. Yeah, so when we originally set the place for these where it will be square and level with each other, Tim was planning for 8-inch sonotubes, which would just be like in this area, and he even planned the holes for that too. But then when they only had 12-inch, he ended up widening the hole. But I mean, he wasn't really paying attention to what part got wide, and we just made them wider. So once we put the tubes in, it's not necessarily set in the middle of the tube, only because we didn't plan for a 12-inch tube. But I think it's fine, and it looks great to me. They just ended up being set more in the corner. So this is in the corner of this tube, that's in the corner of that tube, and the same with that one. So even though they aren't perfectly set in the center, it's okay, you know. And this is on the side. I know that probably bugs, you know, because, you know, I'm not even gonna say some people, because everybody you want it to be symmetrical and look nice, and we want that too. But I think it's still fine, and we're gonna frame everything in, so it's gonna look great at the end of the day. You know, it's sometimes it's about progress, not perfection, right? Like, everything can't be perfect. Oh yeah. Progress, not perfection, right? You know, because if you worry about doing everything perfectly, you don't progress at the level and the pace that you need to, you know. You end up procrastinating or getting behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the water on while you
okay
keep talking.
So
I came out that jacket already.
I'm still cold. Maybe I need to move around a little bit more. So yeah. Anyway, at the end of the day, we are progressing forward with this barn build. I don't know what day we're on. Do you know what day we're on now? 4. Day 4.
Or 5, man.
Or 5? Or we'll have to see. But we come a long way, I think.
Well, it's not about days. It's more about, like, parts, I guess.
Yeah, part.
The
okay.
videos, there may be 2 or 3
days
in
in one part. I got you.
So, you know, we had a 30-day thing in mind, but, you know, it's going to be more like maybe 10 parts or something like that.
I got you. Sounds good.
A little water going.
All right.
Titus was my
water boy. Yeah, you had so many people helping. We went from a 3-man crew to a 1-woman crew. I don't know how I can live up to that. Those are some big boots to fill.
Big stinky boots.
For real. Maybe small stinky boots.
Yeah,
And when I'm all alone, you keep me company. To my darkness, you're a shining light. You're the reason I'm not scared at night. 'Cause you are as sweet as can be. And
so while Tim is finishing up that tube, I'm going to go ahead and get this ham on the grill. All right, y'all, the grill is looking good, and I am over here to check on Tim's progress. He's got these 2 footers poured with concrete now. He's ready to just clean them up and set the brackets.
That's right.
And I'll help with that, so. There we go. Got that smooth.
Yeah, we'll be ready to set some poles on Monday, hopefully, Lord willing.
Yeah, let that cure.
Yeah.
And get good and hard. Yeah.
If you ain't know no better, you would think I knew what I was doing. I may look all bold and confident while I'm doing this type of stuff, but if I can do it, you can do it, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not skilled, or I didn't come up doing this type of stuff. I'm just learning as I go, walking by faith, letting the Lord give me wisdom, and just being willing to be corrected and learn, you know. So, yeah, that's all there's to it. This bracket over here is gonna be a little bit off. As you can see, we're our line kind of comes right to the tip, and but we're just gonna kind of move this back a little bit and act like that line is right there, and then put it right at the edge. Because as you can see, all of the other black brackets are right at the edge on this side. As Megan was saying on the other video, earlier on the video, is that I dug the hole and did everything for 8-inch tubes. So if it was an 8-inch tube, if you look down here, it would actually come like this right here and stop right there, you know. So that would be like right in the center of the 8-inch tube. But it seems like it's a lot hanging over, because I had to go with 12-inch tubes, because that's all they had in the store in stock. So it's gonna look a little funny, but it'll be all right. All right, y'all, so we got our last 2 brackets set. The ladder one in the way you'll be able to see. Let's see, so we got this bracket set, and as all the other brackets are, they're all kind of pushed over to the one side. And let me see if I can get you a better angle. See if you can see down the line. But that's the brackets on that side. And then let's go over here and check these brackets out. And so these are the brackets on that side. Can't really see down the length of it. So let's walk up on it. This is the one that we just set here. And it'll be 20 feet going from that bracket over there to here. And it'll be 20 feet going from that one to that one, because all these brackets going this direction from there to there. All of these are what are going to be the foundation for the roof. They're going to be the roof rafters. Well, not the rafters, but the ridge beams. And so the poles that are going to be here are going to be 8 foot tall. And the poles that are going to be on these brackets are going to be 12 foot tall. And then the poles that are going to be on these outer brackets on the back are going to be 8 foot tall. So you can have 12 foot tall poles in the middle, 8 foot tall poles on the edges, and then that's going to make the A-frame roof. That's going to slope off. We thought about sloping it going the other way, but the way that it worked out is that it worked out so we can slope it going this way, like I say, so we could bag the camper in this way, because we're not able to bring the camper in from this way because we have fence here. But yeah, so that's what we went with. We went with sloping it with the rain coming off this way and coming off the back instead of coming off both sides. Yep. So those are our posts and all of our concrete footers and piers poured with brackets in them. And we're gonna go ahead and get this line taken down. And we're actually getting ready. Megan went into the camper to get the boys ready. We're getting ready to head to town, head to Tractor Supply, get filled up on propane, because there's going to be some cold nights coming ahead. And so we're going to get our propane tanks loaded up, head to Tractor Supply, get those filled up. And what I do is, before I end the video, I'll let Megan show y'all the ham when it's done, and then we'll end it there. So we'll see y'all in a second.
Oh, here is the big reveal. Oh man, doesn't it look so good and glazed? It looks wonderful. That's our ham. Let me see if I can flip it for y'all so you can see it. Let's see. Let's see. If I can flip it. Oh yeah. That's it. Alright, you've seen the ham. You've seen us pour the forms. And we got one more thing we want to say. I.A.G Farms is all about God. We'll see you on the next one.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa Papa used to go.